What's up everybody, welcome back to yet another video on my channel We Gather Creations. Thank you so much for subscribing guys, and those who haven't, every Monday I load a new video about Canada, about the immigration in Canada and stuff related to Canada. So please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get more notifications. Thank you so much. Today we're gonna talk something not related to immigration. It is just a situation which is not so good in terms of people traveling, in terms of people's health, in terms of the stock market. It's not good. It's not good guys, but I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to share my knowledge, whatever I have got through the genuine websites. So whatever information I'll pass on today would be legit and it won't be fake 100%. You can always double check it on World Health Organization website, which is WHO. The reason I'm doing it because I feel there is a need to pass on the information, not to make people scared but to give them the right information, because the situation may be worse but we can always control it by doing, or rather taking, correct measures. Here we go guys. Now to begin with, what is coronavirus? Now coronavirus is not a name of one virus. It is the name given to a family of viruses which causes illness in human and animals. The newly discovered coronavirus in Wuhan, China has been named COVID-19. Now that's a kind of coronavirus which was recently discovered. Scientists are still trying to find the exact source from where this virus came from, though 90% times any kind of virus comes from animals and then they are transmitted to humans, and from human they get transferred from other humans. Now in this case, scientists are still trying to find out what is the exact source of this virus. A lot of scientists have mentioned snake, bat, but there is no study which says this is 100% coming from one particular animal. So they're still trying to find out. So any news which is out there terming that this came from a particular animal, that's not true yet. So, and World Health Organization is still trying to work towards it, and they are keeping us posted on each and every new update which is coming out, but there is no confirmed news regarding which animal it came from. Now the symptoms of this virus is very similar to other viruses as well. Runny nose, cough and cold, headache, diarrhea, dry cough are common symptoms of this kind of virus as well. People who have severe fever, cough or breathing issues should seek medical attention immediately. The way it's spreading is people who have virus, when they cough or sneeze, the droplets which come out from their mouth or nose, if you get contact with those droplets, you will have that virus, and it can be transferred from one person to another as well. The only way to avoid that is by not being in contact with those people, or at least keeping a 3-meter distance from such kind of people, and washing your hands. Now, as we are still trying to figure out how does COVID-19 affect people, most likely it is going to affect people who are older in age, or someone who already has a pre-existing medical condition like heart rate, blood pressure, diabetes, stuff like that. They are likely to get infected, and the reason it's more harmful to them because their immune system is not as strong as people in the age group of 15 to 35. Few easy steps to save yourself from catching this virus is: number one, wash your hands regularly and thoroughly with water and soap. You can also use alcohol-based rub to keep your hands clean. Do not touch your nose, ear or mouth, because in case your hands have any virus, it's easy through ears, nose and mouth that these virus can go inside your body and that will catch virus. Next is maintain at least 1 meter, which is 3 feet distance from anybody who is coughing or sneezing. That way you don't catch any virus. Next is make sure you cover your mouth when you're coughing or sneezing. That way you don't transfer the viruses to anybody else. Maintaining a good hygiene is always a good system to follow. What it does is, in case you have any sort of virus, not just coronavirus, any sort of virus, it doesn't transfer it to anybody else. Cover your mouth with a handkerchief, tissue paper or your elbow. That way the droplets don't fall to anybody and they don't get infected with any sort of virus. Stay home if you are unwell. Take medical attention if you feel the need so that you at least have taken a precautionary measure and not forwarding it to anybody else. Avoid any sort of travel to any place which is a hotspot of coronavirus. That way you will not get infected and everybody around you will remain safe. The answer to that question is not yet. Today they are trying to find a proper vaccine or an antiviral medicine which can treat coronavirus, but as of now there hasn't been any update. Scientists have said that it may take up to an year to find proper vaccination, but there's 80% people have recovered. People who have not recovered, they need proper medical attention. But 80% of the cases have recovered with good medical facilities. As of 12th of March, the mortality rate reported by WHO was around 3.6%. Having said that, the mortality rate in China itself was more than 4%. For the rest of the world, it is less than 1.5%, which is a good news because it's not as deadliest as SARS, which happened in 2003. Now the way mortality rate is calculated, it's based upon the total number of death divided by the total number of people infected. The mortality rate is better than a lot of other flus which spread and took a larger number of lives, but it is very contagious, and that's why we need to stop it before the number rises. No, the virus which caused SARS and the virus which caused COVID-19 are same genetically, but the diseases which both of them caused were not the same. So it's not similar to SARS. SARS was more deadly. It killed a lot more people back in 2003 compared to COVID-19, but it was less infectious. COVID-19 is more infectious, that's why it's spreading so fast. Now another important thing to discuss is about the incubation period. Now what is an incubation period? Incubation period is something when you catch a virus and you start developing symptoms of it, that you have caught a virus. So the time duration for that is between 1 to 14 days, but in generic about 5 days. So if you catch a virus today, on the 5th or a 6th day you will start feeling it. So you'll have the symptoms of that you have certain virus or not. So in this case, if you have caught coronavirus, in about 5 to 6 days you will start feeling the symptoms. So if you don't feel the symptoms in 1 or 2 days, I would say still be under isolation. That way you are keeping yourself safe and your family safe. concerning thing which WHO has brought forward is a lot of countries are running out of sanitizers, paper towel, napkins, and most importantly, masks. Now they have advised that people who are sick or have a symptom of it should be buying these stuff because they need these things more than the regular people. Now everybody has the right to protect themselves, but overstocking of anything is not going to help people who really need it. So my recommendation is, if you guys really need to buy those stuff, buy it. Otherwise, just following the regular stuff which I said, like washing your hands, keeping a proper hygiene, maintaining a meter distance, would solve 99% of problems. I also am getting questions about, is it safe to order stuff from China or receive things from places which have a serious outbreak? It is absolutely safe to order stuff, to get stuff, to receive stuff, just because when a product leaves a certain vicinity, which let's say in this case you order something from China and you're expecting something to receive from China, that product would have traveled a distance through different temperatures, through different weather, so it is completely safe for you to order it, receive it, and it will be absolutely fine. It will obviously go through different hands, but it is absolutely fine to receive a product from that particular place. The total number of deaths reported by China alone were way too high, and that's why they took right measures to stop it. And ever since like 15th of February, the numbers have gone down drastically in China, which means that there is a lot of room for improvement for other countries, and there are a lot of things to learn from China, like in terms of how they acted to the situation and how much they have control, which also tells us that no matter how bad the situation may be, we can always work towards it and we can control it. It is just a matter of time, guys. We need to act in the right direction. Before we wind up this video, guys, I just want to say, follow proper source of information. Do not trust Facebook or WhatsApp at this time, because there are a lot of resolutions out there but which cannot be trusted. So follow the right channel, follow the right websites. In this case, could be a World Health Organization website or your local public health organization. They would be your best friend to give the right information. And if you feel bad, you can always go to the hospital, visit your doctor. He'll probably be able to help you out in the best possible way. My only request at the end of this video is, guys, to share this video as much as you can. I've tried to gather the information which is correct and which can be trusted, pass on to the people who can get awareness which they need and help in the right direction. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please take care of yourself and everybody around. Peace out.